Welcome to round one of the 2023 United States Women's Disc Golf Championship here in Burlington, North Carolina. I'm Ashley Pickett.
And I am Brooke Johnson. We are here with our FP40 lead card, feature card here on the Regulator course at Cedarock Park.
This is a brand new course that was just recently opened. Hasn't had a lot of play on it yet. These FPO ladies are seeing it for the first time. We're excited to see how they attack it and what they think of the course.
Our card today consists of Jennifer Allen, Serenity Madison, and
Stephanie Vincent. First we have hole one, which is a 559-foot par 4. Wide open fairway, and then it enters into this gap here into the woods where it becomes very tight until you get to the pin. You got to be careful when you attack the pin because there is a slope there off the back end.
Tee time. Up first, Jennifer Allen from Gilbert, Arizona.
first on the tee, we have Miss Jennifer Allen, the reigning women's distance champion holder. She's going to smash this down there. Really pretty shot. She should be able to see down in there from there.
Yeah,
Serenity
I don't
Madison from
quite
Newcastle,
think she got the
California.
distance that she wanted there, but looks good.
Got Serenity Madison up on the tee second.
Also lining up for a backhand.
Good hit out of Serenity as well. Really pretty shape on that. Not quite the distance of Jen's, but it takes a lot to do that.
Yes,
Stephanie
Jen
Vincent,
is a
Austin,
smasher
Texas.
for sure. Let's see how Stephanie attacks this. Another backhand. So at this point in the morning, the grass was really wet. So I'm sure a lot of these girls are kind of hoping they'll get a nice little skip forward off the wet grass. That kind of just sucks it in though.
Serenity should have a clean line into that opening, almost like field goal posts. She pulled it a little wide. Hopefully it stables up for her there. Beautiful shot from Stephanie.
It appears that line. Oh, little tree kick that knocks her down. Should still be an easy par.
Then Jen threw too far.
Nice little flex shot from Jen.
Beautiful shape.
Oh,
Right on the edge of the circle.
what a shot.
That was pretty. Serenity with her approach. She's a little guarded there by those trees. Navigates them beautifully. She should have a nice look for par there. Stephanie's got her 3-putt.
There's a little bit of a death putt. Oh,
She
That's
ran it
fun.
though.
scary putt there. See if Jen can convert here to get her birdie.
She is deep at the basket, so she's got a little bit less scary putt. Great run.
A little low. It's all right though. Nothing wrong with taking a 4 here to start out. Many more birdie opportunities.
Some of these holes, man.
Yes.
Par is good.
Yes. 9 through 16, I've been told are the most scoreable holes. So starting out with a par and just kind of riding that train until you get there to the hole 9 is not a big deal. It's a good thing. Good putt.
All of our ladies are able to collect their pars and break that hole 1 tension and head over to hole 2. And now we are on hole 2, a 279-foot par 3. It is tight, wooded. Our ladies are going to have a lot of trees to navigate on one of the shorter holes on this course, but that does not mean that it is easier.
Yeah, this is an insane par 3 right here. It's a nice little shot.
Jen with a little sneaky inside route, trying to take out a spot.
Aiming for that guy there.
A little more turn, I think, than Serenity wanted out of that, but she made that initial gap, which is half the battle on this hole.
Yeah, she should still have a pretty easy upshot from where she landed. Great shot.
It's a little short, but it's clean. She should be in circle 2, and she may even have a look.
All of these rocks that we're seeing here on these greens make this course really difficult as far as making a choice to run a putt or how you're going to lay up your shot.
Great play.
That was a good play there.
And honestly, the camera does not do the elevation justice.
No.
These greens are steep. They all know Jen's running it.
Ooh, almost got it.
Good bid out of Stephanie as well.
Oh, top band just a little high. She knows it. That's a tough putt to leave out there. She'll be thinking about that, I think, for a minute.
I'd rather miss high than low, but
Yeah.
rather not miss at all.
Yeah.
Looks like Jen and Stephanie have about the same putt over on that side.
Trying to figure out which lie she wants to go for or how she wants to attack this putt here.
Jen's a very powerful putter.
Yeah. I do like a straddle putt like that on a slight slope, though. Sometimes I think it gives you more control.
I think so too. Jen's putt definitely showcases that.
Mm-hmm.
Stephanie tapping in her par, and Serenity will clean up her bogey, and we will head over to hole 3.
All right, hole 3 is an 889-foot par 5. See, we have this tight gap off the tee pad, and then it opens up once you hit this fairway here. Goes left for a while before it finishes right.
And that creek you see on the right-hand side of the fairway, that is OB and across the entire way. And off that tee shot, that comes into play so quickly.
It's a very fun hole. The tee shot's fun, the fairway's fun. It's a great hole to throw.
It's a par 5 that's definitely going to make our ladies work for it.
I feel like this is a good hole that you really need to have both shots, forehand and a backhand. Good backhand off the tee that would just kind of stay straight, or a forehand shot. But then it looks like it kind of caters more to a forehand the rest of the fairway.
There's definitely options out there. Jen got a little tight on that hyzer.
Yeah, that tee shot's more of a placement shot, like a touchy shot more than anything.
It's definitely just showed us that placement. That was beautiful, right in the center. Nice clean hyzer out of the gap. Looks like a little inside for Serenity as well.
That's gonna be tough there.
Rough's a little rough.
See how Jen plays this. That's a smart move there.
Very smart pitch out. It is a par 5. And as far as she throws, we know she can get down there, maybe even into birdie range again.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think Jen can throw like this distance of this hole in like one shot on like a wide open.
I'm pretty close. A little low for Serenity, but she made it out too.
Oh, she knows it right away. She didn't want to watch it. Just right into the ground.
Beautiful shot.
Yeah, that's a great second shot there.
That she got close to that OB. It does come into play really fast on that corner. And it is very, very close to that basket. Stable up.
What a shot. Beautiful shot from Jen.
That is not how I
Just outside the circle.
She'll have a circle too. Look there.
For a birdie.
Yeah. Serenity just a little pinched off. She got it out there nice. Stephanie's about in the same place. It's a really tight turnover line. She got out in the open. It's such a pretty green.
Yeah, for being such a new course, it's a beautiful course. They've really done a lot of work. Took a lot of time to make it look like it does right now. I haven't heard anything bad about it from any of the FPO players.
Jen with a death putt here. She smartly lays up her par. That OB is, I think, 10 feet from that basket on that backside. The Regulator course was actually designed with FPO in mind. I do believe that Sarah Holcomb actually came down and helped with the design of this course to make it something that would challenge the women, but also be, something really fun and to showcase everyone's skills.
Yeah, it's a great course. I think it's actually being talked about as being the home of this from now on.
We are heading to hole 4, a 487-foot par 4. You see the OB running the right-hand side of this hole as well. It's a straight shot, and then you cut up the hill, very up this hill, into this gap, through these trees, to our pen here on a very sloped green.
Yeah, that fairway kind of swerves you hard to the left. You think you're going to go straight and you're like, whoop, no.
This first tee shot is definitely a placement to try to get a nice clean look up.
Yeah, this course it's a good mixture of every kind of shot, because you do have to have a good touchy shot, placement shot off of a lot of the tee pads, but then there's some where you can really mash it too. It's a great course.
get around it.
Jen going with the backhand here, just catches the tree.
Serenity with a really pretty shot shape there. She's a little short. Stephanie's laying right about where you want to be, I believe. Up in the mouth of that. Jen's got awkward tree in her way.
We'll be tight again.
Sit down.
Oh, and there's that slope.
That was mean.
Oh, that was rude.
Yeah, a lot of these greens or approaches to the greens can be really unfriendly if you do not get the landing right.
There is a lot of elevation, a lot of roots, and just general things kind of in the ground that can give you an edge and just down the hill. Very pretty upshot. Very pretty. And we do have a card of ladies that tend to favor the backhand shots here.
Yeah, like mostly all of this card.
Ooh, sit down. That was a great recovery from Jen. She should be able to save her par from there. She'll have a putt at least. Oh, that was such a good bid. No.
Sit down. Not too bad of a roll.
Serenity with her putt.
Oh, good hit.
Great putt. Good par.
That was a good save there.
This is a mean hole and they're always tight.
Good putt. Thank you.
Settle. Please settle. No.
Again, these greens can be really unfriendly, unforgiving.
Smart play by Stephanie to lay it up, stop the bleeding. Jen's got a semi-flat look at
putt.
Great putt. That was a save.
It looks like she is putting pretty confidently so far today.
She usually does. Gotta shed the jacket.
All right, hole 5 is a 248-foot par 3. It is a very tight gap through this fairway here, and then it opens up once you get closer to the circle. We have an elevated basket here at the end of finish, and then OB long of the basket as well. So it's a tough decision what you want to do off the tee pad.
And that OB is well inside the circle. Got Jen going backhand here.
Looks like she's softly throwing a putter. Oh,
Great, nice little kick there. She should have a putt.
yeah, great shot.
A really good putt. This hallway is tight. Ooh, early tree, but she kicks in the middle.
A little too much on that.
I think I'd be going overhand here.
Yeah, this is a tough shot to commit to fully because of that OB that sits just right behind the basket.
Go, go, go. There we go.
Ooh, Stephanie getting sneaky. She's down there. Serenity's got a clean shot to save her par here. Get it up. Just miss that.
So,
Just run it. A little more on it.
that's gonna be a scary putt.
And that basket is elevated a decent bit. Oh, good run, good sit.
Elevated basket with the OB right behind it. It's a scary putt.
That's just mean. Tells you just how good Jen's drive was to put her in the circle off the tee like that.
Good bid.
So close.
Just a little low.
Jen for her birdie here.
Jen's in a great position to run this putt because she is parallel there to the out of bounds versus facing it. Oh,
Oh no.
that was even strong side of the basket for her. I'm surprised I didn't catch there and stick in for her.
Bad luck hit. Great drive, solid putt. Sometimes the chains just are not your friends. Good cleanup of her bogey there for Serenity. Jen sadly tapping in her par.
Yeah, that's tough. That was such a great drive.
That's a mean hole. We are headed over to hole 6, a 612-foot par 5. You have this OB Creek here in the middle, out through the trees, across this field, back into the trees, and a left-hand turn in. We go down this hallway and to the basket on another slope green. This is a mean hole for our ladies here. They have to execute some very good placement shots to give themselves a chance. But the distance, especially with throwers like Jen, can get there for the eagle.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. Just all about the placement.
Pretty drives like that.
Yeah, she's got a pretty good shot off the tee there.
She mashed it.
Great shot.
That's some good placement. That's where you want to be, is try to get the birdies right around kind of that center dot of trees out there in the green. Oh, early tree for Stephanie. That's a rough kick.
That's tough.
It is a par 5, so she should be able to work some ground and be able to have a look to save her par. Serenity just missing the tree, but getting all the way across and inbounds.
Looks like she still has some open lines to work with here. A couple to choose from.
She played smart, safe, hyzer, made sure she got across, stayed in bounds.
Good second shot there.
And she still has a ways to go, but it is a par 5, so she has a chance to be able to save it. Great third shot.
Yeah, this is a beautiful hole, though. I know it's a tough hole, especially with that tee shot and just trying to get the right placement, but it is a beautiful hole to throw.
Burlington did provide the U.S. Women's with 3 absolutely beautiful courses to test our ladies out here this week. Jen has a great look down in this gap.
Yep, that's fine.
Fantastic shot. Stabled out a little bit on her. But she is up there.
Yeah, she should have an easy little chip up for a birdie there.
Now, first forehand of the day on the card. And well
Great
played.
shot. Okay, I don't even know she had that in her bag. We have not seen a forehand yet. You're right.
Serenity said, watch this. Pretty flex from Stephanie. Oh no.
Tree.
I really liked the shape of that. That was really pretty. Great up.
I tried.
Jen with her third shot now. If she can sink it from back here, it'll be an eagle. She'll take a nice easy birdie, thank you.
Give it a little bit more.
Ain't nothing wrong with that, especially when some other people on the card are parring or possibly bogeying this hole.
I'll tell you what, this hole's mean. Par 5 or not. Ooh,
Oh,
good run. Looking at some of these holes on paper, when you can't see the trees in the elevation, like, oh, a 600-foot par 5 for an open card, like, dude, Burlington is showing you woods golf here. They are challenging our ladies, but man, they're pretty holes. Serenity with a very pretty par putt there. She played that hole well. Stephanie cleaning up her double.
Jen grabbed a couple strokes there. Next is hole 7. It's a 475-foot par 4. Again, we're going through the woods. We have a tight gap fairway where you're trying to really get a placement shot off of the tee pad. And with your second shot too, as you attack the pin, you have to be very careful with how you attack it, because you see this green is also unfriendly. We had this very, very big slope off the back of the green there behind the basket. You run it too hard, you might end up really deep.
Stop right there.
Beautiful shot from Jen there.
That's a great first shot.
You want to try to hit that corner so you've got a nice clean shot that in the second hallway to get near the pin and give yourself a look at birdie.
Oh.
Ooh. Snuck her on the first one, not so lucky on that second chunk for Serenity there.
That's a good shot.
Left a tree.
Yeah.
It's hard to miss these trees. There are so many.
Yeah. If you can make it out of here as clean as possible, that's a great thing. And then it starts to open up and is more scoreable again once you reach hole 9.
Smart play. Stephanie pitched back up into the fairway to give herself a chance here. And Jen actually threw a little deep.
Yeah, she's just in a tough spot, but
Not too tough for Jen Allen.
plays it pretty well.
I was so worried about
With a good shot. She is in circle too. You can see the little whiskers there. She may have a putt. A little bit of stability on that. Looks like Stephanie's in circle 2 as well. Putting down at it. Oh, quit rolling.
Unless it's going to roll to the basket, we don't want those rolls.
Serenity's got herself in a couple of awkward little spots here, but
Good skip there towards the
great ground play. She'll have a putt. Big downhill for Stephanie here.
Smart play. Hopefully it sits.
I don't know, did it stop?
I don't know. That's one of those shots where you want to flip the putter upside down and just kind of slide it in. Jen semi going for it. Soft little bid. Easy tap and par for her.
Okay, it stopped. It didn't go as bad as I thought it did. That is a very scary, rough putt for Stephanie coming back up at this pin. You do not want to short this putt. That's the smart miss. If you're going to miss.
Yeah, hangs
High.
out wide right a little bit. This is a scary putt here for her, too.
It drops, and it drops far behind this basket.
Oh, nails it like a boss.
What a save.
Good putt from Serenity. She knows it. Flashing that smile there.
That's a scary. Those feel good to make.
Jen with her easy tap in. Oh, turbo. Oh, sorry. Her easy turbo par save. That's the first turbo we've seen out of her today.
Stephanie with a little bad luck and another double bogey there. Easy to do on this course. We're going to head to hole 8, a 283-foot par 3. We're going to try to get as straight as you can through these trees here and then flex back to the right. Looks like a really pretty shape for a forehand, and on a card of backhand players, I'm really interested to see the lines these ladies take for us here. We have yet another slope green.
Yeah, with this slight uphill towards the pin, it's going to play just a little bit longer than 283. And it looks like Jen was trying to throw a mid-range or a putter there, and it just bailed out a little early.
I think that
trees.
kick was 283 feet.
Yeah, that was pretty bad. Oh, this looks like an early release there.
Please get lucky. Not sure.
Yeah, this is really more of a forehand shot. It's hard to get something on a backhand to, oh, that's a bad tree kick too, to flex all the way up there with that tight gap on the fairway.
Like the look from Stephanie with the forehand. She did get an unfortunate kick, but a great out from where she was. Wow, she circles edge, I think. What a recovery.
Very short, but very technical hole.
Rough kick for Serenity. She really didn't have much other than a pitch out.
Yeah, this hole actually played over par by more than a stroke. There was no birdies carded on it in this division. Quite a few bogeys and some double bogeys, so it just tells you how hard this hole played.
Jen fighting through an absolute barricade of trees to try to get back to the basket. I don't know how she got that far out there.
Very careful.
The most perfectly placed kick of all time. Sit down. Good bid. Oh, so close. This hole was playing mean for our ladies today. Jen with a par putt. Right on circle's edge, and she cashed it.
Great putt from Jen.
It was an amazing recovery from an absolutely massive kick.
And that par for her has got to feel like a like a birdie.
Oh, absolutely.
With the stroke she just took on her card.
The way this hole played in the whole field.
Hole 9 is a 250-foot par 3. It's the final hole of our front 9 here. We have a tight gap that's a hard right off of the tee pad, and then it opens up here as we get to the green. It is a more generous green than some of the other holes that we've seen.
There is a lot of elevation in this fairway, though. It says 250, but it is playing much higher than that.
Yeah, you see Jen just lofted her shot, trying to kind of make up for that slope change here, the elevation change.
Stephanie with a really pretty shot shape here.
Beautiful shot, just a little short. Looks like she used a circle 2 putt.
Serenity, a very similar shot shape. A little bit shorter, I think, than Stephanie's, but a very good line. About the same. I think she ended up a little bit lefter.
Yeah, it looks like she might be obstructed by some of those trees.
Very clean, good bid. Nice tap in. Par. Oh, good run.
Great little chip there.
Jen is in the stuff a little bit over there. Not quite sure if she's got a putt or not.
Yeah, let's tell. That's just, yeah. Good choice there just to lay that up.
This is another one of our holes that actually carded 0 birdies today in our FP40 field. I was playing about a third of a stroke over par today, so.
Jen with the turbo for the par. I think that's our star par, our first star par frame here.
And after our front 9, we have Jennifer Allen at even, Stephanie Vincent at +6, and Serenity Madison at +5. We have the rest of our field here. We have Becky Trojan tied with Serenity at +5, Becky Harris sitting at +3, Jennifer Jansen and Aaron Snap at +10, Corey Anderson at 13. Join us back for the back 9 of round 1 here at the Regulator in Burlington, North Carolina at USW DGC.